Hi, this is Tina from Inner Delight, and welcome to another We Uplift moment. And joining me today is a beautiful Sunwolf from Conscious Chocolate. Welcome, Sunwolf.
Oh, great to be here, Tina. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's such a joy. Your Facebook page is Conscious Chocolate, and the first time when I saw that name pop by, I was like, ooh, you know how it is, women and chocolate, and I'm sure many others relate. So I thought I have got to go over and see what this is, especially being Conscious Chocolate. So can you tell me a little bit about what is it that your passion for chocolate, what is your passion for chocolate? How did this start, and anything you want to share about it?
Well, I'll tell you, I've never really had a passion for chocolate. I'm very much into wellness and health. But what was interesting is when I studied herbology, the last part of the course was on the life-healing properties of cacao.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to find a really good, healthy chocolate in the marketplace today. It's heated so high, etc. So a very good friend of mine who does Reiki called me up and said, David, you know how I was allergic to the best of organic chocolate, dark chocolate, couldn't even eat it. I might break out, stomach pains, etc. But when she tried this, it changed her life. So when she started to tell me about it, she said, David, I think you'll like it. Why? It's low heat, cold pressed. And I went, that's it, I'm in. And I knew it would taste great, because it's cold pressed. Imagine having cold pressed olive oil.
Mm.
All the prints are intact. It hasn't been adulterated. It hasn't been heated so high. And chocolate is such a wonderful metaphor I'm using to really help people open up the heart. It opens up the third eye. So it's a lot of fun. It is an oxymoron. And we're helping people to have more joy, more fun, more bliss in their lives. And
Okay.
as I use those words more, guess what happens? My vibration elevates.
Where can I get a box?
Well, you know what? We have opened in Europe, so you can become a member. I found out that they are open in Europe in a few countries, so we could talk about that.
That's so cool. Well, yeah, it's interesting. I I personally really love dark chocolate. The more percentage cocoa is in there, that really makes such a difference. And I must say, it's interesting. I'm not sure how you speak about this, but for instance, Godiva chocolates, they're popular in the US. But when I
Yes.
taste them in the US, they have something like an emulsifier in them or something. Whereas when you taste
Yes.
them here in Europe, they taste completely different.
Right. Right. That is a problem with the chocolate in most places. They have hydrogenated fats. They have milk solids. They Dutch it. And it was very interesting. Yesterday, I was talking to someone about dark chocolate high percentage. And even if the dark chocolate is 80%, doesn't mean that it's really healthy. What
Mm.
happens is it's the heat. The heat is so high that it destroys all the flavonols, all the epicatechins, all the beautiful life-healing properties, the virtues of it. What's nice with our chocolate is that on each piece and even on the box, they will show a number here of flavonols. That's a full spectrum antioxidant. And that's very powerful that you have that because you are as healthy and young based on how many antioxidants you have.
Hmm.
So it's anti-aging longevity. And I got to tell you a neat story. I have a note here. I get a newsletter from this medical doctor, top anti-aging specialist. And he sent an email about losing weight with chocolate. And I went, that's cool. I wonder which chocolate he was referring to. So as I'm reading down, it happens to be the Shosai, the
Woohoo!
health chocolate part of. And I got to tell you this guy is one of the top anti-aging doctors in the country, an MD. And I'm going to read this little piece, if I may, what he writes, because it's so beautifully written. I just love it. In fact, I might even memorize it. It goes like this. The name, first of all, it's Dr. Dave Warnarowski. He says this: I am an avid fan of Shosai chocolate. Not just delicious, they pack an arsenal of powerful anti-aging weapons. No longer a sinful indulgence. Each bite of this healthy treat is a chock full of antioxidants, while that melt in your mouth texture satisfies your cravings without the guilt. Now, we know it's not too good to be true, Science is beginning to discover that giving into temptation may be healthy. So go ahead, have a little. I love that. I love that. It is so beautifully put.
Yeah.
And by the way, talking about melt, by the way, conscious chocolate, conscious community. And if you notice, my slogan is how we eat chocolate is how we eat life.
I love it.
And I'm watching hundreds and hundreds of people, I'm telling you, eat chocolate. And what is so interesting is when you let it melt in your mouth, it allows you to be more present, number one. Number two, the taste sensation just goes through the roof. But here's the third and very important part. When you do so, it starts mopping up the arteries. It delivers antioxidants more quickly, mops up the arteries in 15 and 20 minutes. That's what, the antioxidants do in this particular chocolate. Isn't that wild?
Wow.
It prevents platelets from sticking, so it's great for cardiovascular health.
So you have to eat it for 15, 20 minutes?
Let it, yeah. Well, it's going to start mopping and cleaning out the arteries. But when you have a nugget like this is almost like a 5-7 minute bliss experience. I almost say a tongue come.
Ooh!
It's really, and it's got the acai berry blueberry, so it really is quite extraordinary for something to be so delicious and yet so good for you.
Wow, wonderful. Well, people can purchase this and connect with you on your website, ultrahealthychocolates.com, right?
That's right. Thank you.
And also on your Facebook page, go to facebook.com, and it is Conscious Chocolate. You'll be able to connect there. And well, I thank you so much for being here and sharing with us about the love for chocolate and all the health benefits. I know there's lots more to be shared, so we will be connecting again in another segment. So
thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Many joyful blessings, and until the next time.
Thank you. Blessings. Good health.